Welcome to Sports Now. I'm Kirsten Peters.
And I'm Eric Beideman.
Today, we're revealing the 2018-2019 Athlete of the Year tournament bracket.
Throughout the year, you've seen both male and female athletes every week in the Beacon. Now, we'll take all of the year's athletes of the week, along with 12 additional at-large bids for each gender, and see them in a tournament where they'll try to become the next Athlete of the Year.
This means there are 30 athletes on the men's side and 30 athletes on the women's side competing for the coveted Athlete of the Year title.
A version of the bracket has become available today on the wilkesbeacon.com.
A print version of the bracket is available in the center spread in today's Beacon. Be sure to grab a copy of this edition to fill out your tournament bracket.
Voting begins today, going from April 9th to April 13th from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. each day on Wilkes Beacon on Twitter.
Be sure to make your vote count in crowning both the men's and the women's Athletes of the Year.
Now, let's get to it.
In the first pod of the women's bracket, we have number 3 Kira Baccio against Celine Podlesny. Then we have Allison Pete against Maddie Kelly. Then we have Dallas Kendra facing off against somebody. Oh, I'm sorry, we flipped to the other side. Okay, we're back now. We have Dallas Kendra facing off against Abby Keating. Then we have Laura Zielinski against Jessica Egan. We have Jordan Basser-Covey against Sarah Carlini. We have Ashley Castor against Samantha Cesiri. And then we have Caitlin Brown against Ashley Burkhart. And the winner of that will face off against field hockey's Haley Gayoski, who's in the number 2 seed.
In the second pod, we have Aslan Speranza against Lauren Shiplett. We have Grayson Staunton against Erin Volutza. We have Kendall Castro against Neve Harkins. We have Nicolette Towlin against Carly Huffman. We have Allison Jolie against Haley Welker. We have Francesca Varela-Seri against Emily Worth. We have Mackenzie Sweeney against Jamie Mikovich. And at the top seed will go against Gab Giordano.
Okay, on the men's side, we're going to take a look at their breakdown. In the first pod, we've got number 3 seed Courtney Murphy against Gabriel Nieves, who was a fill-in for our automatic bid. Luke Betancourt, who doesn't go to Wilkes anymore, so we had to replace him, and we did an even change for a men's soccer player. Then we have Michael Gerska against Devin Fink. We have Nicholas Capozzi against Jared Byrne. We have Daniel Sales against John Wink. Then in the latter half, we have Jeff Sieber against JT Habishman. Phil Erickson against Camry Huff. We have Tommy Bowen against Brandon Gordon, and the winner of that matchup will face off against the number 2 seed football's Jose Tabora.
In the second half of the men's bracket, we have Kyle Bentz against Jack Fisher. We have Rob Pecorelli against Ashton Gayanzis. We have Vincent Rogers against Donald Flynn. We have Nicholas Racanelli against Gage Kudry. We have Nick Yannick against Mark Mullins. We have Thomas Stokes against Ethan Weaver. David Kuderoff against Tyler Barrow, and the number 1 overall seed, Marcus Robinson.
Okay, now here's a look at the whole tournament bracket that's available both online and in the Beacon. Be sure to grab your copy and vote on Twitter at Wilkes Beacon.
It's sure to be an interesting tournament. That's all we have today for Sports Now. I'm Eric Beideman.
And I'm Kirsten Peters. We'll be back after this public service announcement.